You know what I am sick and tired of? Faggots.
My mom died in the holly, and I'm sorry, sorry, not sorry. Ooh, yeah. And now she's gone, yeah. And now she's gone. And now she's gone. Oh, yeah. My mom died in the holly, in the holly. Oh, my mom died in the holly, in the holly. And I'm sorry, sorry, not sorry. Ooh, yeah. My mom died in the holly, in the holly. Oh, my mom died in the holly, in the holly.
The only time that he was like, holy shit, bro, was when I drew Liam Gray sucking off JDA, which I think I'm going to redraw that. I'm going to redraw it with, it's going to be that ravioli guy with the bleach, mullet. It's going to be him and Kim Star with Boogie. And instead of sitting on the couch, they're actually sitting on Boogie. So it's going to be this triptych of ravioli blowing Kim Star while he's sitting on Boogie's fat ass. And I'm going to put that on a coffee cup.
I know you people think that like using my name is some like big own. Yeah, I've said my name. I've showed my name. Everyone knows who I am. I'm Frog fucking Tony. Everyone knows who I am. I'm Frog fucking Tony. I have a Moby Games page, okay? I have fucking credits in video games. Come on.
The name has been around.
But I'm definitely not a celebrity. I mean, I'm famous. Everyone knows who I am. I'm Frog fucking Tony. Yeah, I've said my name. I've showed my name. I know you people think that like using my name is some like big own.
Have you ever used the word celebrity to describe yourself?
But I'm definitely not a celebrity. I mean, I'm famous. Everyone knows who I am. I'm Frog fucking Tony.
The name has been around. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Won't you spare me over till another year? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day?
Welcome to the War Campaign.
Scared me. We're live.
We are live.
Woohoo!
How's it going, guys? You guys doing all right?
Sweeney Todd just launched.
They did.
I'm so happy
Yeah,
today.
it's Mindy's first book that she has written, and
Well, no, second book.
well, but that's not of my concept. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like
A
the
Mindy
first
book. It's
It's the first
Mindy book.
Mindy on her own book. So,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. Oh.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, we'll bring that up here in a little bit too. So yeah, what's been going on, chat? A whole bunch of Frog Tony stuff, from what I see. There's been a lot of weird back and forth between him and Dalish, and like belly kisses were
It's been
mentioned,
hilarious. Let's just
and,
cut to the chase. It's
like,
been funny,
yeah,
embarrassing
and
for him.
Tony has been forced, DG has been forced to read all of this stuff. And some of it he's had to do sober.
Oh no.
Which is terrifying in it of itself.
I like his Dalish voice. He does a very good performance.
Yes, yeah. But who's doing? I think it's 90s. Isn't he doing the gay? I think
he is.
The gay.
And he does very well too. It's very funny.
Oh my god. Yeah. Andrew Rowland. Hey, how's it going, Andrew? Hey, Yana Fui's with us. We saw him in the chat just a little bit ago. He says, Jesus. I think when it came to the Hitler thing. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so KKK hats look like shark fins. Wonder if that was intentional. It wasn't. I don't know, shark fins.
I don't know. So, well, Frog Tony had stuff to say about our Indiecrowdfund, which is why this is, because we don't have anything to do with the Dalish thing.
What do you want to do first? You want to do that, or do you want to do like I had an agenda set up, and that you go with your agenda. That's fine. The second thing.
Okay.
All right. The first thing I wanted to talk about, being that Frog Tony was the topic in the text messages and stuff like that, and everyone is going on like. Everyone's saying how bad it is that Frog Tony has done these things.
By the way, you should show our faces.
What are you talking about?
On the stream.
It's there.
Oh, I'm looking at your window. Never mind. Go ahead.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Sorry. Okay, continue.
All right, so yeah, everyone's talking about all the Frog Tony stuff and why it's so bad that he's done these things, how it's so bad, and like the ramifications of it, right? Is it okay? Is it morally fine and all of this stuff? Because he said stuff, about like Mint and Dalish. I think of them like sisters or a sister kind of thing, right? So how is that okay? But then the guys in the FFS crew and others can like snuggle up next to Klippa and be totally fine with that.
So your criticism on the agenda today is you don't like Klippa. You think Klippa
I think he's a degenerate fuckhead. Yeah. I think he's a useless sack of fucking shit.
What does he have to do with comics? Like,
nothing.
How did he get into
That's the thing. He produces Dick Masterson's fucking podcast once in a while or some shit. And like he doesn't do shit in the world of comics. He doesn't produce anything other than like fucking YouTube and sibling porn content.
Right. So we were talking about this earlier. So you have very strong values.
I have values. I have no morals.
Okay, we made a difference.
Let's get that clear. I do not have morals. I do have values.
Explain.
Okay. Morals are something you can't get across even if somebody does something bad to you. Right. So let's say I have a moral code that I don't fight anybody. Right. Mm-hmm. So that means even if someone hit me in the face, I wouldn't punch them back. Right. That's
which reminds me of Christian. So like if somebody has Christian morals, it's the turn in the other cheek.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a religious.
Yeah.
Comparable.
Oh, we got Cynic in the chat. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Sup, Cynic.
So so values versus morals. Like I have no morals. I have a lot of values. I think things are right, and I believe in the whole eye for an eye thing, and sometimes one eye for two eyes.
So your moral system is just that. It just kind of is what it is.
But
you have no like set structure of an already existing moral structure that you're adopting, like Christianity or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So no morals means that. It's just your own morals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is a derivative, which is based off of your value system, and your value system, you have strong values.
Right. Like, don't get like involved with like fucking sibling porn. Like that's a I would say that's a really good value to have.
Well, the Saskas can't.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like here we are as Comicsgate, right? And we're criticizing the Saskas for the shit that they've done.
And they actually are siblings.
And they actually are.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Gross.
So how is that any different than I guess a pretend sister? Like I think doing it pretend. wouldn't that be even worse because you're trying to grift money? You're trying to pretend that you are so you can grift
it, and there's something about it you like.
Maybe.
So you're doing it.
I don't know. I don't know which is worse. I think they're both equally bad. But
they're both bad. Yeah. I don't want to even like put myself in that situation to think about which is worse. I just think they're both gross.
Yeah.
And yeah, degenerate. I mean, I agree with that.
Right. And then like someone in the chat today, you know, I was in a guns chat and I was like, hey, why are we doing this? Like, why is fucking Klippa even fucking here? Right.
What does he have to do? Well, wasn't he drawing, which was weird because I
think he was painting.
He painted.
I think he was painting.
And mint
so
salad.
He came on this stream and I was in the chat and I was like, hey, dude, why are we going, you know, after Tony and like criticizing Tony for some of the same shit I think what Klippa did or has done has been in fact worse than anything fucking Tony's done.
Frog Tony, yeah. Yeah, Frog Tony just
but that's my value. That's not my, you know, that's just my opinion.
I agree with your value.
And the whole thing, like, you know, I'm gonna fucking pull up and fucking harass Eric July and get thrown in jail shit. Like that's what like it started with Klippa and I on Twitter or on X about that same shit. And I was like, dude, I dare you to fucking pull up to my house. Like we will go to jail together.
Yeah, that was funny.
I was like, I'm not Eric July, boy.
No, you're not afraid.
I will install brakes and beat them off you.
Hey, I'd pay to see that. You know how many people have threatened to fight Mike over the years, and then like they see him and then they run away.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
It's such a disappointment. I really want to see you beat somebody up someday. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah, one day. I mean, a girl. Right. Okay, so
let's see
the chats.
Oh, mod you. Yeah. Hey, dude, let me figure out how to mod people. I've never done it before. I've never let anyone be a mod in my channel. So let me figure out how to do that real quick. Vamp for a while, Mindy.
Yay. A mod me, gay boy. He says a series of bats. Hello. You should be a mod.
How to fucking do it, dude.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over the chat. Said EV Comics said, what did Klippa do? How was he making the prawn if he can't draw? AI? No, it's himself. He was filming himself with mint salad. This is what they did for money. They are actual on OnlyFans, right? Like it's them on camera. But they're not together anymore. So they were, and that's part of the things that they would do. Also piss.
Yeah,
like he would do that on her.
Yeah.
That's what he would do. Mike has always had a problem with this.
Yeah, I think I've always had a problem with them being in the fucking orbit.
Yeah,
like in the orbit. I have no idea how to mod somebody. I have to figure this shit out.
Okay, it's right
we
there.
We have gun
it's
in the
right
back.
there.
What do you mean it's right there?
It's right there. I don't know. We can't technology. Sin says, I mean, S.A. girl versus making corn labeled incest is way worse. Both are gay. Point and laugh at both.
Yeah, tell me in the chat how to mod somebody.
Hello, Summer Swan. No more.
I found it. Add as moderator.
There
Boom.
you go.
You're a managing mod now there.
Yeah.
Sin. There you go. Series of bats. Bats can be a mod. I like bats. I'm just gonna hand out fucking wrenches.
Me. Oh yeah, okay. Add me as a moderator. So it is kind of funny how there's like a pattern of it though between the Saskas and Klippa and hopefully nobody else.
Yeah.
You are focused on modding and we have
I am. I'm gonna mod a bunch of people real quick. Okay. It's okay. Quality content. I don't care.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Thanks for hopping in.
Fucking Yano can be a mod too.
All right. Mods for everybody.
Yeah, there you go.
Just not Ethan Van Skyver.
Yeah, just not Ethan. Fuck Ethan. And the fucking DC fag he wrote in on.
Yeah, with his Ben Shapiro buddy.
All right,
who, by the way, says Epstein, there's nothing to look at there. So there you go.
All right, so here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Summer Swan. She says hello, EV Comics. Yeah, but siblings aren't right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They aren't siblings. Yeah, but they pretended, and they also did
Yeah, I know he's Mexican, dude. I love Mexicans. Like Mexicans are my people. I grew up in Texas. My mother is from fucking Mexico, or not my mother. My godmother is from Mexico.
Yeah, we make mean burritos. Mike makes a mean burrito, mean salsa. Oh shit, the salsa, the fire salsa.
Devil spit. That's
Devil
what we
spit.
call it.
Secret recipe, can't give it out.
That shit is delicious.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm a mod. Thank you.
Yeah, you are a mod.
Woohoo. So yeah, EV Comics says, oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
It is.
So Mike made a point because we were talking about going on a draw stream.
Oh, we got one gun in the back. I almost forgot about him. Hang on. We got to get a gun in here.
Yes.
Let me see if I can find a good intro from gun.
But okay, so on the draw stream until you.
So they put Cyberfrog, they gave Cyberfrog women's legs. And I'm like, no, hold on a second here. If I were gay, wouldn't Cyberfrog have a man's hindquarters? Why are you putting a woman's hindquarters on Cyberfrog? That would just mean that, no, I like, it would be the equivalent of a mermaid. You know what I mean? Like a mermaid is half woman, half fish. So if this were a half frog, half woman, that would just mean that I like frog mates.
What's up, man? What's up? You hear me? It was sounding pretty good.
Yeah, dude, you sound great, man. You sound great.
Yeah. Man, I had a interesting show today with Clipper, and I think what I was aiming for was the person and not the controversy. You know, to get into like what he's about. You know,
right?
Get a feel for him. You know, because like this is his first time on my channel. And I want people to experience some and the humor, you know, some of the shit he went through, some of the things he's accomplished. Because what makes Clipper, you know, what has he done? And he actually said like he's not into the piss porn stuff anymore. And I was like, that's good.
Well, yeah, because he's gone.
You know, but I
can't find another one.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame the man. I mean, it's hard trying to survive out here. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Fuck, you know. Hey, if I'm making $1,000 pissing on my girlfriend, I'll be pissing on her too.
Gun, if you could make $1,000 a stream, would you get on the poll?
Make it 1,200 and you got me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problems with you for bringing him on. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. But, you know, I do like kind of pointing out the fact that, you know, that this is the shit that got us where we are. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like this is why we have all the fucking problems in this space. And people are like, oh, well, you shouldn't gatekeep. Well, maybe we should. I don't know. Maybe we fucking should.
Yeah, maybe you should, because like y'all been spatting shit on for like a while, you know, and it all started, I do believe, from what history says, it started with Rob Lightfield, you know. And
that was completely bullshit. We have all the receipts to back that up.
Yeah, so why do we get shit on, but Clippa's cool?
Yeah, like he did that shit. Like he's fucking there with his dick, you know, getting at like it's on video.
Hey,
the glove fits, dog.
Yeah, different time, different content, different person. You know.
Oh, and oh, sorry. Go ahead, one.
Oh no, go ahead. Keep on talking. I'm just going through the chat here. What's up, Evie?
I remember talking to Mike not that long ago, and I was saying like, what's the difference between an OnlyFans model and like a stripper, and then Clippa.
I got no problems with that.
Yeah, and I said, well, why do you have no problems with that, but you have a problem with Clippa's
because
content?
the sibling shit.
The sibling.
That's it. That's it, dude. Like Clippa could be like the biggest porn star in the country, right? Like I would be like, dude, we should totally like get a cast of your dick and have you sign it and start fucking selling that shit, like, or something, you know?
It's
like, can you sign some photos? And,
I can see this shit. I can see this shit like gift stores and stuff. Hallmark, walking to Hallmark, like let me get the clipper penis.
It's like fucking Ron Jeremy, you know? It's got like you go to like any fucking adult store. There's like Ron Jeremy dongs everywhere.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there. Hey, wait a minute, Ron Jeremy, that dude's in prison.
Right, because of his fucking degeneracy too. Yeah, but you know, but no one knew for years. No one knew apparently.
Well, you know, I mean, how can nobody not even think about that he was doing that shit? You know, I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, I grew up, and Ron Jeremy's one of the like very first porn stars you learn about.
Yeah, I've got no problems with people doing that type of stuff. You know, like strippers. I used to manage a strip club back in the day. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah. Well,
and like I've got no problems with that kind of stuff. OnlyFans, porn models. I worked for CC Bill too for a long time, and they are the payment processor for all of the adult websites on the planet. Every year they would throw a convention in Scottsdale, Arizona, a massive porn convention, and everyone would go to it.
Yeah, it's like this, man. But when it comes to adult entertainment, people want to clutch their pearls and say, you're doing it, you're wrong. But, you know, and I bet you a time in their life they came across it, they watched it, they indulged in it, you know, and for some reason, as people, you know, go to their respective corners, they want to fingerprint, not a fingerprint, but a finger point at people who make money off of it, make a living off of it, other shit. I'm like, what they're doing ain't hurting you. You know, you need to go off and do what makes you happy and just leave these motherfuckers alone. If they're in the industry where they're making money, they're surviving, they could be doing worse shit. They could be doing worse shit, and that worse shit comes to your doorstep. But they're not. Over here, doing what they're supposed to do, keep it to themselves and entertain themselves. Just leave them the fuck alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I got no problems with it. I think that's just, you know, live and let live kind of thing. It's just once you get into like the quirks of it, you know, like if you're doing like that incest shit, that father-daughter shit, father-stepdaughter shit, like when you get into like
I feel like
the Kentucky.
I feel like Mint Salad would be a sister to me. You know, she would definitely be a sister to me, and I would not watch her like get on other girls and goons her.
That's another thing too. Like being that it was Mint herself. Like I've seen this girl speak. She's obviously not all there. Right. She has mental problems. Right? So I mean, that's also kind of like on the borderline of like fucking abusing somebody with a disability kind of thing.
You've always said that. I've
always
so.
said
you
that.
Like saw them instantly and you were like,
yeah,
this is
I'm
not
like, this it's not right.
Cool. There's something off.
It's exploitation.
I mean, and once again, from what I've seen of Mint, I think she may be autistic at some point, but I don't think she's that autistic, you know, because some of the shit she's done, some of the shit she's pulled, some of the shit that she does behind the scenes, which causes a lot of trouble. She's not that autistic. I don't think she's super autistic like people think she is, or super like, oh no, she's autistic. No, take it easier. That's a grown ass woman who can manipulate money out of men, who can cause trouble, do all type of shit. You know, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm just saying this is what she's done and what she's doing. You know, you can act cynic, you know, about some of the shit that he thinks that she could be doing, you know.
You know the character in Anchorman that's just like fucking retarded, like mentally retarded.
Oh, yes.
That's who she reminds me of.
Oh my god.
Right.
I like Lamp.
Oh man, now you forced me to go watch it.
Like these reviews, and she's like obviously doing it from giant fucking cue cards.
Oh yeah,
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp.
Yeah, I should have asked him about that. I should have asked him about those about those reviews. I should have asked him.
Cue cards.
EV Comics is making good points in the chat. We'll get to those too, EV.
All right, let's read the chat.
Like,
there's been a lot of.
He says, "I don't know. I feel like Tony's thing is worse. Is it weird?"
We got to go way back up here. Let's see.
I love Lamp. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, as a girl making porn labeled incest is way worse. Both are gay. Point and laugh at both. Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
See.
That's too far.
No
back.
more power for Cynic.
That's way too far back.
Okay.
Go.
Did you mod Cynic? You mod Cynic?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
is he still not a mod? He should be.
Oh, nice. You had a nice show.
He's a managing mod. Yeah.
There,
I don't know. I feel like Tony's thing is worse. Is it weird? Yeah, but Tony's not level obsession, objectifying, pathetic begging. I'm with you on that one, Evie.
Let me tell you about him, man. He was calling himself. He made a video, then talked about on the show about Evie's crowdfunding, talking about it was, that it was. I guess you're trying to say it was fake. He didn't make it. He didn't make the money. That you bought all the books and all the other bullshit. And
yeah, we're gonna get to that. That's topic number 2.
Yeah,
it's coming up here in just a second.
Let's call that segment "Hater of the Day" or "Week" or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he's just mad about the Daylish.
Nick McHugh says, "Don't dox me, bro." Well, don't do something stupid. I don't have to.
I got Nick blocked on my. I got him blocked on my YouTube. And I didn't know until he told me. It's like, oh, that's right. I forgot. I got to unblock him. So it's a lot of people that when I first got over here, I blocked. So I have to unblock them now because I'm friendly with them now.
Says, as the payment processor for porn sites, did they ever talk to you about issues they faced with financial institutions and shit? Yes, all the time. That's why they exist. That's why CC Bill actually exists. They are their own payment processor. And they're backed by a couple of banks that the owners know and are friends with the bank owners personally. So they're making a grip of money doing that. And that's all because of the issues that they have faced with financial institutions and stuff.
I don't want to miss Evie's point. I think also that's Mike's sorry to change the subject, but that Mike also had a problem with that. I do too. Like as soon as Dalish said no, he should have stopped. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Frog Tony.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I think Frog Tony should have stopped a couple of times.
I think she's partially retarded. Yes. I love Lamp. Yes.
You can kind of see it in her face, like when she's talking, she's kind of.
That's right. Welcome, Rich. He says, "Love win. Love always win."
Love.
What's up, Rich? What's up, Rich, man? I wanted that dude to write my story for my movie, and I don't know. I don't know if he still wants to do it.
Rich is a good guy.
Yes, he's an extraordinary writer, and I really did like some of the stuff he did, and I came to him, before shit got really bad, and I asked him do you want to read my script and maybe write something for it, because I just started the project. It was called Demon Hunters Guild, and I just started the project, and I was working on something else. I was like, I need somebody to come in and help me write this shit because I can't do it on my own. And Rich, I was like, hey, I want to get Rich to do it. Rich to come in. But at the time, I was like, I don't know, because I was stepping on eggshells over here, and all of a sudden, everybody started smashing on fucking Rich. I'm like, what the fuck? Go to sleep. Everybody's happy with him. Next morning, Rich is like the fucking outlaw. And Tony after him, EVS talking about him. I'm like, what the fuck, man? But I still kept on talking to Rich, and I even defended him and told everybody, let the man leave in peace. And all he did was just disagreed, and said, fuck y'all, and left. He had the right to do that. But motherfuckers were talking about him, saying all, and I didn't indulge in none of it. It was just stupid. And I was like, the next time this happened, I'm making sure, because they tried to do the same thing to Vonster, and EVS said some stuff
along the way.
Yeah,
it's always been
the same thing to Mindy.
It's always been the same thing.
They did the same thing to Matt Barr whenever Matt Barr.
Matt Barr probably deserved it.
Well, hey, they were on good terms, dude. Matt Barr was behaving himself, and he was doing pretty much the right thing in regards to Ethan.
Rerun. You and Matt Barr on good terms?
No. Ethan.
Okay, Ethan. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, they were on great terms, dude. And
for a while,
it was when Matt disagreed with him about getting Clippa and mint salad. Into CD. He said they shouldn't be around here doing this degenerate shit, and be promoting books, because it doesn't look good to customers having people that are like into that fucking incest porn sit here and promote people's books. It's not a good look. And fucking Ethan, being that he was already gooning on Mint, said, "Oh no, I want to keep her." And that fucking that broke Matt. Matt is the way Matt is right now because of that.
Because I love Lamp.
Because of I Love Women. That's why Matt is like this now. Is because of that situation.
Yeah, and the hypocrisy, which I'm sure Matt Barr pointed out, was CG also going after the Soska sisters.
Yeah,
I'm sure that came up,
and it was. Yeah. Matt pointed that out. He said, "Why are you going to go after and say all this shit about the Soskas and then let fucking Riley and Mint in here?"
Because they were really about the Ripa shit at the time.
Yeah, right. and that's why I kept my nose out of all that shit. I sat back in my popcorn and watched. I'm like, it's like this side over here is wrong and this side over here is wrong. So we're gonna let them clash, and whatever left, deal with that. You know, because that shit was wild. It's like, if y'all look at what y'all doing, y'all talking about people on this side doing the same thing as the people on that side. And you're justifying the people on this side and you're demonizing the people on that side, but the person on your side is doing the same fucking nasty shit, you know. And it's weird shit, and I know when not to get into certain battles, you know. I know when, like, I'll let y'all sort that shit out. I'm not claiming no sides here, you know, because shit like that will bring you in and fucking wreck you, dude, because all you're doing is just gonna make your life harder over here to indulge yourself into those type of conversations, talking about trying to make two wrongs into a right. So it's best to like stay your ground, stay in your area, and just wait for the fire to be put out or burn out. You know, usually both sides just burn out, and then they agree that they're both nasty ass shit and walk in different ways. But it's crazy. It's crazy, and I think it's stupid arguments. You know, it's part of my stupid argument thing. That I'm like, if an argument gets too stupid, shut the fuck up and get out. You know.
Nick says neither Rich nor Matt did themselves any favors in how they handled it, but both were basically set up just like Vaughn. Vaughn handled it much better, though. I would agree.
I like can you show Rich's comment? So this is interesting because Rich, wasn't it also having to do like I don't remember the story.
Well, remember the lunch table drawing from fucking DG like fucking 3-4 years ago? There was a table called the Christians.
Right.
Yeah, and you had like Mike S. Miller over there, fucking the fucking crazy fuck. What's his name? The old man that thinks he's all fucking smart.
Doug Tenaple?
No, not Doug Tenaple. But he was over there too.
Edwin Boyette.
That fucking crackpot.
Yeah, who has me blocked.
Yeah, all those people were over there.
Yeah.
And the first thing Ethan did was clear that table.
Yeah, well,
he ran the Christians off like the Muslims did.
He did. He had a fucking inverse crusade.
He did a 16th century politics. That motherfucker.
He fucking did.
He really did.
He's like King Henry VIII. All right, we're gonna get him up here in this line. We're gonna behead them all, and I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna start the Church of Ethan.
Church of Ethan has prevailed once again. He ran off the what they call them, the upserts. Fuck, I can't find the word. Ran them out.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I was gonna say
expats. Expat. That's the word we're for. Expats.
Katie and Riley had to stir up stuff to please their internet daddy. I'm good with that. I'm just gonna focus on things worth my time. Yeah, you should, man.
Yeah, Katie and Riley had to stir stuff up.
That's because Vaughn listened to me and others. Shut up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Nobody listens to you, Senate.
Actually, as far as Vaughn goes, I think Vaughn handled it pretty good. The thing about it is that I remember how Rich was treated, and then I saw it start to happen to Vaughn. And shit wasn't said to Vaughn until Ethan said something. And then as soon as Ethan says something, here comes Frog Tony with his bullshit.
Of course,
you know. Here comes Frog Tony. The war campaign without a warrior campaign starts on Vaughn, and I called him out. You know, I called him out like, listen, man, you don't have to do this. Let the man leave in peace. Let him do him. There's no reason for you to sit back, chase after him, talk about him, make all these fucking posts and make content. Because I called him, I did a whole post, and he got mad at me and calls me one dumb because I was actually correct as he begun to do it. And then I don't think he went through with most of what he was going to do, like the same shit he did with Rich, but he didn't do it, And I made sure every day I said something about Vaughn, because Vaughn he's been a good guy to me. There's no reason for like me to take any type of side or anything, other than the fact that the guy treated me good. He treats a lot of people good.
I think he's scared of me.
He could be.
He won't talk to me, dude. Like, I'll even comment on his stuff sometimes. He won't reply.
After what you did to Matt Barr, I don't think nobody's gonna. You humbled the shit out that motherfucker. I
did it again to someone else just recently. We'll get into that too here. First, we're gonna go over this Frog Tony shit.
But but leaving CG, I just want to say, like, that's how it happens, because that's what happened to me. I left CG. I announced I was leaving, and then Ethan tweeted shit about me,
Mindy,
smack talking me.
You've told everybody this 500 times.
So
we all know what happened to you.
It happened to Rich, and then it happened to Vaughn. But where I was going at was that
they're dudes. They're dudes. That's why.
I saw people in the chat warning Vaughn. So like, it's only taken like 8 years, but finally everybody like understands now what happens. What happens when you announce you're leaving is that same pattern. It's been that way for 8 years, but people were warning Vaughn. They're like, Vaughn, don't say anything about Ethan. Vaughn, don't say anything about Ethan. That's what I'm trying to, that's why I brought it up, because I saw that happen, and Vaughn seems to have listened to that, and he didn't say anything. So because he like played it safe and he played it really quiet, he didn't get that wave of trolling. Cool. But that's kind of stupid that you have to like,
New topic.
New topic. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
What's up, you bags? It's the often imitated.
Can you guys hear that? No.
Chosen one of CG, Chicano duplicated. Chosen one of CG, Chicano Stanley, here to talk to you about Mike Wheeler's anti-CG crowdfunding site. It's called Indiecrowdfund, and it just might be worse than Ripasend. Why is that? Well, because they really have no actual customer base. Now, if you look, it says you can discover amazing projects. And, you got staff picks. You got 8 categories. Now, I can't really scroll down because there is some adult material on here, and I don't.
Adult material.
Ain't no adult material
on there. He's already full of shit. He's always full of shit. Like.
Here we go. This is Indiecrowdfund. Let's scroll all the way down. Any adult material here that's not censored or like that couldn't be on fucking YouTube? Any of that? No, there's books that people might want to fucking buy, so you don't want to fucking advertise it because you're a cunt, huh, Tony?
What is
he lied? I mean, he just lied. What's that? That's Bill Mouse's book, right?
Yeah, Bill Mouse, one of the fucking legends in this business.
Yeah, and it's all censored, covered up, and whatever. It's just it's a book. It's obviously not for kids. And even said picture on it.
Night cover I did for him for free.
Oh, sweet. So it's nothing on this page that you wouldn't probably see on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, any other ones. He's just being disingenuous, the same way he's being disingenuous with Katie and then everybody else.
Yep.
All right.
That's 2 lies in 44 seconds.
On YouTube to get on my back, but I will show off a few campaigns, and we'll discuss why this is way worse than Ripasend. But before we get into that, let me remind you to like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. All right. With that said, first we got to talk about who is Mike Wheeler. Well, Mike Wheeler is a anti-CG person.
Maybe it's my shirt. Maybe it's my shirt. Comic Shake sucks balls. Maybe it's my shirt.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, some of it does suck balls, but not all of it.
And look at that. That's a nice Comic Skate logo. You see that logo?
Oh, that's the T-shirt that you talked to about the trademark with Ethan.
I got a license for this shirt from Ethan. I got a license for it.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. Because so there's a story behind that shirt. You were pestering.
Yeah, I told him. I said, "How in the fuck are you? Why would you trademark something? And he's like, well, I have to protect my brand.
Yeah.
I have to protect Comicsgate from all of the people that could misuse it. And I said, oh, really? Okay, so I'm going to make a Comicsgate sucks balls t-shirt.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Because
You know what?
fucking satire. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with your fucking trademark, kid. I can fucking have a guy wiping his ass with the Comicsgate logo, and you can't do dick about it. I can even fucking sell it.
Yeah, and true. And then he didn't have anything to say, and eventually he was like, "Fine, yeah, Mike Wheeler can use the trademark."
Yeah, give him a limited license. It's okay.
I don't know why.
My nuts a license.
Yeah,
I don't know why he took that. If I was him, I would never bought the Comicsgate thing. I would let that shit just go out there and went on doing my books. He has all caps comics, you know, and that's his brand. I don't think he needs the word Comicsgate. You know, I think he would do great just by being all caps comics and selling his books. I mean, it's not about the name. You know, it's not really about the name of who says Comicsgate. It's about the community and what you produce within the community. I mean,
here's the thing, right? If you're going to make money off of a trademark, it has to have some intrinsic value. People will need to want to purchase it. You can't run a movement into the dirt and fucking monetize it. It makes it valueless.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You know, if you run that brand into the dirt, you know, the value goes down. I mean, that's basic capitalism.
So, trademarking it does absolutely nothing. Nobody wants it. It has no value. Nobody cares.
And you'd have to.
Nobody cares about CG. Hell, there's people in our Discord right now after I posted a link saying I was doing this stream. They're like, "What the fuck is Comicsgate?" They don't know. They don't know. They don't give a fuck about anyone here on YouTube or anywhere else. And people are like, "Whoa, why do the Wheelers make so much money? Why can't we do anything about it to stop them?" Because our customers aren't fucking here, you retard.
Let me tell you, I did not hear. I did not hear about Comicsgate until like 2017 when my friend came by and him and his son was doing comics. And he came by my house one night after he left work. He's like, "Yo, man, Ethan Van Scriver just made like all this money." And he was talking about some guy who did this Red Rooster comic book, how much money he made, and all this stuff. You know,
everybody over too. Did you hear about that?
So, well, that was at the beginning when this shit was starting. Come a few months later, he's like, "Man, all them motherfuckers, they put their books out." He's talking about, he's like, "I ordered that Red Rooster book. I still ain't got that motherfucker yet."
Red Rooster,
the guy ended up shipping like tons of fucking merchandise to Walmart instead of fulfilling his Kickstarters.
Right. And then he said, like it was some scandal about some guy did some books with Comicsgate and mailed all the books in Ziploc bags. I was dying laughing. I don't know who that was. I was dying laughing. I said, "What?" Yes, everybody got their books in Ziploc bags. They had Ziploc on the fucking bag, and the books were all trashed up, fucked up. I'm like, damn. I'm like, you couldn't go and just buy a box of bags and boards for like $7 to $8. You get like over 1,000 of them.
Too expensive. I can't afford.
That's too much.
Wasn't that Ethan?
And you know, I actually think that wasn't Ethan that did Ziploc bags. No, but Ethan did say he did say that he boxed the comics up and he just put them in bubble wrap and sent them on
and
the way.
And they were all water damage and stuff. People were complaining about that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't bag and board anything. He said, "Why do we need to?" I have a clip of that somewhere. It says, "Why do I need to waste time bagging and boarding? That takes too long."
Because that's the traditional way you sell books, comic books. You go to the comic book store, most of the books, if they're not on the new rack, will be in the board and sleeve. You know, you can't. This is comic like 101, man. You don't do that shit, dude. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it ruins the value. Mm-hmm.
He has attempted to take down campaigns. In fact, let's go to Twitter real quick. This is a tweet from Bosch Faustine. He says, "It looks like a cancel pig named..."
This is where Katie called me a piece of shit for something that I didn't even do. And yeah, that's fun. all I did was make a video, and at the end of the video, I put the terms of service of Stripe up at the end of it.
Wait. Now, she made a video saying you should all cancel Rich's campaign.
Yes, not shortly after that.
Yeah, and that's actually worse than what you
and
did.
yeah, and she told everybody. She told everybody.
I do remember that. I do remember she was pissed at him, and he was pissed at her. So that was that's one of those fights where I'm like, you know what? I'll let them. They don't need a third voice in this one.
Yep. So we never they conclude me in this because I'm married to you, but you never and I never tried to take down Bosch's campaign.
No, and there's even public Twitter things where I sent a message to Luke Stone and I said, have you or Stripe received any takedown requests or campaign cancellation requests on behalf of me or my company on Boss Faustein's campaign? And he replied back and said, no.
Yeah, so this has been all cleared up. So this is misinformation.
Just because I make a video and I put something in the video doesn't mean I'm actively trying to do it. It's just content.
And also I think it's really whiny behavior to complain about your video, which, by the way, there was context before that. You were actually talking about the Jewish religion.
Right.
That's how that video started. And Bosch was lying.
Right.
Like you went into Bosch's chat.
I said, why are you sweeping for all these Jews and being anti-Muslim when Jewish people are worse?
Yeah. And you were saying it says this in your religion. He says, no, it doesn't.
Right.
And then you went and made the video. And the first half of the video is you showing in the religious text.
Yeah, actually, let's bring it up. This is going to piss Nick McHugh off because he hates me for doing this.
So that's the context of the video, actually.
It's that, and I do believe I drew Pigman, and I know of Bosch, I know of his book, I know he's the CG. All the other stuff that I didn't know about him, I didn't know he was the guy that was on Fox News and on TV about the drawing the Prophet Muhammad. I didn't know he was that guy. I mean, I don't know the guy. I just know that he draws the stuff he puts out there, and I drew Pigman, and I know for a fact that they are trying to kill him. I know for a fact that he has he got hits and shit on him. I know that for a fact because they talk about it. I mean, people talk about this shit. And I drew Pigman. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Jews hate Muslims. Like, this is a thing. So this isn't, and he's a reporter on this Jewish newspaper, Bosch Fausten is. So he says he was Muslim, but he's really coming off very Jewish.
Here we go.
Oh. But what's this?
Name is that he
This
drew
is the video Mike made that Katie was.
Okay.
He's fixing the volume here.
This Lorenzo Sleaze Tack. He goes, isn't that the guy whose big claim to fame is that he drew a picture mocking Muhammad and a bunch of people other than himself got killed? I mean, think about it. I wrote, what a way to sum up the fact that the only ones who died in a terrorist attack were the jihadists who came to mass murder us. So these war campaigners are in competition with ribitards for dumbest, most dishonest losers in this space. No. Hello, guys. You know what? I just want to mention something here also. I've ignored this this band or woman, I don't know, Vickyverse. She's been trying to get my attention for the last year, ever since I first got on Ethan's show, and a little persistent, very, very annoying, very dishonest. So she says something here. The ribitards and the war campaigners got hold of my preview on my for Pigman, and they said it looks like shit. It sucks, and every insult that they can throw at me. And also, not just that, this bitch went a little further, and she tried to get my attention, and she hasn't now. I'll get back to that 1 minute.
Yeah, you blocked her like you do everybody that criticizes you.
So this Vickyverse writes, again, she's been trying to get my attention for about a year now, and she has it right now. She goes, doing a self-insert. Now, that language, you know, I cop to it. I say, yeah, this is they're Killian Duke, the hero in my comic book, who creates Pigman in the story, is basically me. I mean, him and his twin brother, the Muslim, as if I split myself in half and became evil and good. That's, you know, poor 2.5 hours the night before. I was up all night trying to get this campaign to the point where I was like, okay, I can let it go now. I had to make sure it was as good as it could be. And it's good. I'm adding some stuff. I got some other ideas. I just sent a feeler to my longtime printer to see if they can now maybe print the flip book, the Muhammad Pigman flip book that I have. I've been sitting on for, could be a year now. No one has been able to print it. No one has told me that they could, that they want to. I got rejected by this episode, at least. I want to have some organization here, but I just want to send this out there. It's just so cool. It's so cool. Very, very pleased. And Ethan was very, very kind to have me on last night. And
how much is that?
Well, I'm
trying
like,
to see.
not just for that, but for the fact that he's been so good to have me on Kings. Is wow. Thank you very much, guys.
I'm pretty sure you helped.
This is very, very, very cool.
By the way,
I think there might be an audience for
I used
Pigman.
it as a platform to
This is the second day. I got 10,000 right now.
That he was
149.
That I was trying to cancel him.
that he
I
was
want more. I want enough where I can really feel like I can get this done.
If I'm correct, he got kicked off of Indiegogo, didn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know, but there are terms of service you can't like. So Mike's point here about the racism or whatever, the discrimination against Muslims, which is very obvious. Bosch is very outwardly discriminatory against Muslims, and Mike doesn't have that problem. He doesn't have a problem with Muslims, like just in your everyday average Muslim. So
the conversation I had with Bosch was basically like this. Like, he told me that like he was a Muslim, and he said there are good people in Islam. It's just the bad people that he's drawn this book to let people know that there's a clear difference between the evil people that his character goes out and kills versus the good people in Islam. You know, that's what he told me.
Well, that's
you know,
a good story, but it's not true because that's not what he says other times. We're about to get to that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I didn't know he was the guy. I didn't know he was that. I didn't know he was that. But
yeah,
me, like.
When on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, like you can't outwardly discriminate against a group of people.
Right.
So yeah, I don't. It doesn't surprise me to hear that he's going from if he goes from platform to platform.
I haven't read his book. I haven't got my hands on his book to make a decision whether what he did in his book. You know. So
yeah.
The main character wears a pigskin leather jacket to have Muslims avoid touching him.
It's all
Islam proof, Muslim proof.
Yeah.
Only infidels, you know, only non-Muslims can handle it and read it. It'll be very exclusive, very non. It'll be very only infidels, you know, no skin leather. Make it Islam proof, Muslim proof, and then wrap it up pigskin leather. Make it Islam proof, Muslim proof, and really under for them, you know, backers. I want more. I want enough where I can really feel like I can get this done in issue 6 and then wrap it up pigskin leather, make it Islam proof, Muslim proof. Only infidels, you know, only non-Muslims can handle it and read it.
I think
is that kind of what he told you? Because that's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, that right there is like, okay, so if I was Bosch, I would definitely make it clear to everybody that my intentions of this book is to make a clear distinction between the people who use Islam as to be murderers and oppressors and shit like that versus the good people in Islam who don't want that, who want these people to go. And Pigman is the guy who's going to come in and clean up Islam. So this book should be geared towards cleaning up Islam and making it so that these infidels, or not the infidels, but the people who call infidels and and want to oppress people are getting wiped out by this guy. Now, the way he's talking, he's put everybody in a one basket. And I think that's probably a mistake of him doing that. That's why he's probably getting so much flack over it. You know, I would seriously go and just say like, okay, so this is why Pigman does this because if you're a peaceful Muslim, you know, you wouldn't care about touching a pig because you're not consuming a pig, you're touching it. You know, and for the
like they can't even touch it. They can't, like, there are truckers that are Muslim truckers who can't even haul loads with pork in it.
Right, exactly. You know, so
like, I mean, like, it's completely against the religion, and to sit there and like wave pig skin and stuff like that in front of them, that's like, dude, that to me, that's like going over the fucking line.
It's kind of like
it's like me writing a comic with a black man dressed in a cotton suit, like fucking uncleaned cotton straight off the fucking farm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then parading around. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Like, there's a fucking line of like, okay, racism is funny, right? Okay, I can get behind that. Sometimes racism is fucking funny because everybody likes to point out little things, little quirks about different types of people.
As long as you make it reflective, to get people to think about the stereotypes and hypocrisy behind it, then it can be a learning experience. But if you come out and perfect example, be like Matt Barr, who is just a constant racist piece of shit.
Right.
You would tend for it to hurt people for no apparent reason other than the fact for you to feel good. Well, then, that's a fucking bigot right there.
Exactly. And that's my thing with Bosch. I think he is a lying fucking bigot. That's just my fucking thing. I don't think he grew up fucking Muslim. I don't believe that for a fucking second. Look at his last name. It's a Jewish last name. I bet he's a fucking Jew. You can tell he's a fucking Jew because every time you start talking about Jews and how bad they are,
he flips the fuck out.
He can't fucking stand it.
No, I've never. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't keep up with him. I just know he's in Comicsgate. He does a book. He has a character, and I drew the character. That's the only thing. But like I said, after I guess Mike, like I posted a picture, then Mike came in and said something, and then Bosch came in and said something. That I actually talked to him, and he's a well-educated man. He's sensible and shit like that. And he actually explained to me. Yeah, he actually explained to me what the book is about. But the way he's coming off right now, you wouldn't think that. You know?
And like he's learned from me making this video that maybe some of the shit that he said isn't acceptable. So now he's changing the narrative and saying, okay, well, I'm still going to do it, but it's because of this reason. And it's not the reason that I originally said about making it Muslim proof and Islam proof. It's now this new reason of, I think it should be this way because of this.
Yeah, I saw that in real time.
He has altered his story to get money.
And the first interaction was I was there watching you in his chat with him, and he was like banning people for being anti-Semitic,
right?
Making anti-Semitic comments
instantly.
Yeah, that's what that was. And so this was a response. So that's your prelude in the video, and then you show the religious text that he was telling.
It'll be very exclusive.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Here, let's skip to it.
Yeah,
this is Muhammad.
Yeah.
Because of what group they're at. That is this. In any way, what Jesus is you here. You're out.
Oh, here we go.
I don't tolerate that. I just don't. HIAS, not see all Jews as a very serious threat. What? How can any white European who knows about the what? All Jews? Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alpha Channel, what the fuck is going on here?
That wasn't even me.
I think these guys are getting a little off the mark here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Terrible. You know
what? He said, well, he just read something. Wait, replay that. I got to hear that again.
That was him in the chat. Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Learner Spectre and white European.
Criticism.
Albert Jones says, how can any white European who knows about the Kalergi plan and Barbara Lerner Spectre and HIAS not see all Jews as a very serious threat? What? How can any white European who knows about the what? All Jews? Jesus Christ. Alpha Channel, what the fuck is going on here?
So somebody anti-Semitic is trying to educate him or something? Is that
no, what they're doing in the chat is saying, how can you be like all against the Muslim people when the Jewish people have done the same thing, if not worse, on multiple levels? And because he's so like anti-Muslim, and then because there are people in the chat that know that, you know, Bosch, he writes for a Jewish online newspaper. He's a very big proponent of Judaism now. And now they're like saying, well, why are you sweeping for this? And then, but now you're over here and doing this stuff with this other group. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you
think that a Jewish newspaper allows someone who's not Jewish?
The marker, I don't know what the
The answer is no.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I mean, right there, it's like he's like, well, where are these people coming from? Well, they're probably coming from.
You can't even fucking give a Jewish person a snack.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Because they only let people like feed them or eat food from people that are Jewish. That's the whole kosher thing.
You're not supposed to interbreed with them either. They won't let you interbreed.
Yeah.
They won't let you can't cook for them because they don't want the interconnectedness of you sharing a meal. You're not supposed to share a meal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's like
terrible.
I mean, that's like their religion, their custom,
right,
or whatever, you know.
Right.
So that's something that's like ingrained into their person, and that's something that's like over hundreds of years, maybe about as long as their religion's been around. So that's a big difference between that and like straight up like genocide. You know, big difference. And people who think that way. You know, now I'm not saying that Voss thinks that way, but he said at one time he was a Muslim. And has he ever talked about him converting over to Judaism? I mean,
I don't know. I haven't got into that.
I don't know. I don't know if he's Christian or Jewish. I don't know what religion he is, because he doesn't talk about what he believes in now. He talks about what he used to believe in. So, you know, it's just an enigma at this point of where he stands when it comes to religion. He could be atheist for all we know. You know,
I think the newspaper gives it all away.
Yeah.
Just being a contributor. MeQ says you're seriously doubling on your racism to be superior to his racism. I'm sorry. But can Bosch criticize the Muslim religion, but I can't criticize Judaism? There's a double standard, MeQ.
Yeah.
I can criticize religion all I want. I can criticize Christianity. I can criticize.
I criticize
Islam.
all religions. I think they're all fucking crazy. How about that?
So yeah.
You know,
I don't think y'all. I don't think this is about
Get your shit out
being
here.
superior. I really don't think this is about being superior at this point. I think we're getting off track and we get into like area that doesn't make any sense. We're talking about a guy who makes a comic. That's all we're talking about. A guy who's making a comic and who's to me is not making it totally clear his intentions of his book. All right, I want to know what's the real intentions of your book. You know, and he explained to me what his intentions were. He's just right there. He just, you know, to me that it made it look like something else, opposite of what he told me.
And I said something in the chat, and he bans me, and then I go in. So here we go. This is
You're boring me, Divinity. You're boring me, bro. And this comic is not for you. Clearly, it's not for you. So
right.
Get out of here, or you'll be gotten out of here.
Oh, I got to get out of here.
Terrible.
The Talmud, the body of Jewish civil and ceremonial law and legend comprising the Mishnah and Gemara. There are two versions of the Talmud, the Babylonian Talmud, which dates from the 5th century AD, but includes earlier material, and the earlier Palestinian or Jerusalem Talmud. The Sanhedrin describes the trial and execution of a sorcerer named Jesus, Yeshu in Hebrew, and his 5 disciples. Jesus is actually stoned and hanged on the eve of Passover. Gittin describes Jesus enduring eternal punishment in hell for leading the people of Israel away from the Torah and towards idolatry. Sort of 47 describes Jesus as a disciple of Joshua ben Pariah and the president of the Sanhedrin. The story is about how Jesus was a bad, lustful, unkind yeshiva student who fell into idol worship and led others astray. Basharat 17b talks about a Yashra na Norisi, which is Jesus of Nazareth, who burns his food in public, possibly a reference to pagan sacrifices. Beliefs about Christianity. Jewish teachers have considered Christianity a heresy since its beginnings. The Talmud and Midrash refer to Christianity as a heretical sect that believes in dualism. Many Jews believe that Christians have an ambivalent view of the Torah. Judaism considers worship of a person to be idolatry, which is forbidden. And because I put that slide in the video,
so you all didn't contact Stripe. You just put that down there and have people
right there. I didn't have anybody. I didn't tell anybody to do anything.
Did
anybody to do anything here?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
There you go. All right. So case closed on that one.
I reckon so.
Mike, Divinity and Real Shy Outlaw made a video about me and is out to try to cancel my Pigman #1 campaign at Fund My Comics by complaining to a payment platform.
Did I try to cancel him?
No. You just put information.
But Bosch used it as fuel to the fire, didn't he?
Cried about it on Twitter and was like, Mike Wheeler's trying to cancel me. And he was grifting for money, in my opinion, using you as the launch pad to do so. No. And like I said, I think it's really, really babyish, whiny behavior to complain about your one little video that's like 2 minutes long. Like compared to the shit that we've been through in this industry, it's like, Jesus, come on.
Stripe. And this Simp claims to oppose censorship. And as you can see, this is Bosch Faustine, CG King, quote tweeting Katie Hidd, who is complaining about Mike Wheeler. This is from Mike Wheeler's video where he says, remember.
What does this have to do with your website, Mike? What does all this shit have to what is all this shit with Bosch?
I don't know. Maybe that I make videos about people and things, and maybe because I make videos that I shouldn't have a crowdfunding website. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Is that it?
Yeah. So this is his crushing video to get people to not like wheelers. You know, just like
everybody else. Everybody else is like, oh, we don't like the wheelers because of reasons. What reason?
Yeah. He's just grabbing for. I think right now he's just grabbing for content. He's trying to drive a wagon for him to make money off of. To get views. I mean, that's all he's doing right now. The same thing with Katie, like I'm doing this shit to Katie to get the war campaign eyes on him, to get people. He's just fucking retarded, you know. He should just go back to doing his fucking shit that he used to do. You know,
all the losers in this space have now aligned. You know, you have Frog Tony, you have all the war campaign fucks, and you have the knife school faggot. And they're all like kind of like circling each other, and they're like buzzards. They're trying to feed off the little pieces that fall out of the CG circle.
Yeah, I guess so, man. And it's strange being like where I'm at, where like I said, I have to like step carefully. I have to step carefully because if you say the wrong thing, you do the wrong thing over here, you're fucked, you know. And I mean, I try to like talk to everybody. You know,
be like me and not care one gun. Just do what you want.
I don't really care what too many people say. I don't really care. But then again, it's the stuff I want to hear and learn, which like keeps me at the position that I'm in. I want to hear it all. I mean, I want to experience everything because I came in at a point to where a lot of this shit didn't happen. And a lot of people are just fighting and got these grudges and shit. And I want to say, okay, so whose grudge is what grudge? You know, who's fighting who doesn't like who, and that's the type of shit that interests me. You know, and as a person over here, I would like to know the personality to see if these people are as bad as what most people say. You know, so
I'm worse. Whatever
you
said about me, like times that by 10.
Yeah, it's been proven, Mike. Time after time, it's been proven.
That's your.
I said after what you did to Bat Bar, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like, I said cynic, and he's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Because he runs his mouth off before he actually thinks, and by the time shit catches up to him, he gets to thinking like, "Oh, I did that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that." Now people can see the pictures of my wife and all the other shit. And I'm like, dude, you shouldn't have said it about his wife. You shouldn't have opened up your mouth, period, and said anything about anybody. Because why you have a mouth, just because you have a mouth doesn't mean you can expunge shit and then expect nobody not to retaliate. You can't expect that.
Years before I did anything about it, I tried to be nice to the guy. It was years of him doing this before I actually said, you know what, fuck it, same energy.
Same thing here. Same thing. I was nice to the man and approached him after he said some shit about my friend, and I went and approached him like, listen, dude, my friend, he drew that, And he went off on some stupid ass tirade, and I call him a grumpy old white guy, and then he started saying, "Oh, you racist, you're chipping out, all that bullshit." And I was like, "Man, fuck you, bigot." And I left him alone. And he just kept at it. He just kept coming after me. And I said, "Okay, fine. I'll just keep coming saying stupid shit about you. You say stupid shit about me." And after a while, I just forgot him. But it's like as soon as I started streaming with Senate, that motherfucker comes in there and comes right after me. Right the fuck after. He's just a fucking mentally retarded man. I understand now. He's mentally retarded. He only likes to suck Little's dick or Raptor's dick when he's ready to like shut the fuck up. Because the only time he shuts the fuck up is when he's over there with them. But when they're not doing the show, he comes over there and finds motherfuckers to fuck with. And he came in there like last weekend and he said something about my friend. Now my friend, like he's like fighting cancer right now. And him and his son just wanted to do comics, and they came over here, and his faggot ass ran him off, And the dude's fighting cancer right now, and he's only able to do a couple of books with his son. I talk to him every day. He talks to me. He talks about how me and him was supposed to do comics and shit, but he's sick. He's still got to work. He's working and he's sick. And then Matt comes in here and started saying shit like, "Oh, I know he was arrested. What did he get arrested for?" And I'm like, motherfucker, why did he get arrested? Because he never got arrested. The man went to he served in the Navy. After he left the Navy, he came and wanted to be a fucking teacher and taught these little kids how to be artists. And you're going to sit back and say that you're going to dishonor him by saying he was arrested for something? And I was like, you fucking stupid fucker, you. What did he get arrested for? Because that's what all people like him do, right? That's the rot of Comicsgate. These are the people that should be ran out of comics. I'm not an SJW. I am on the left. I think like the left, but I'm not the type of person to counsel somebody. But the shit that he does and the shit that the people that follow him, those are the people I don't know why get so much respect over here, because they don't buy books. They don't promote nobody. Their only sole purpose, they don't do shit. Only thing they do is try to destroy this little community. That's all they do. They're fucking parasites. And when you motherfuckers let these faggots come into your chats and say, well, the fuck they want to, it's like, oh, they got Second Amendment rights. They can still like, no, dude, fuck that. Get that bitch out of here. Send him the fuck on. Because it's like this. We're all adults. We should know when to say the correct thing and when to say nothing at all.
Well, there used to be rules in CG. Like I went over this on Darkstream about a week ago. There used to be rules where you don't go after people's wives, you don't go after people's families, and you don't do this stupid shit. And it was right after War Campaign split that these rules seemed to like fucking go out the window. Yeah, because there were when War Campaign left CG, it created such a rift and such a fragment because there were people that liked both sides, Ethan and War Campaign. And when they split and then people started attacking Ethan, like it started going into like the realm of family and stuff, like Ethan's wife and all this stuff.
Right. And it's fucking wrong. It's just fucking wrong to do that shit. Like I said, like I was there when they started the shit like cancel culture and shit. Back in 2016, 2017, the Me Too movement shit, I said, I don't think that's right. I don't think that whole movement was right. And that's why I kind of fell out with a lot of people that I knew that were on the left, you know, but I still stayed to my views. But I'm like, you don't cancel people. You don't cancel people. I mean, it's all right to stand up to people who's doing something wrong and who need to go, you know, because they're doing the shit wrong and it looks like they're going to keep on doing it. Yeah, those motherfuckers need to go. But to sit back and just obliterate someone's career and force them not to work and to provide for themselves and their family, that's evil. That's bad. You shouldn't do it, you know. And I always get this rap about being an SJW. It's like, no, I'm not an SJW, you know, but I do believe in equal rights. I do believe in a whole bunch of other shit. But I also believe people do have the right to speak their mind, be themselves, say whatever they want without no repercussions. But once you get into the realm of saying shit, hurtful shit to your satisfaction to get a laugh out of it or something like that, you know, and it can't be ignored because you're in that person's face and making sure they get that feeling of dread because you're there and you're doing this shit to them, well, then that motherfucker got to go because you're not making nobody's life better. Right? You mean, no, you don't sit back and do that shit to people. And that's what Matt Barr is doing. Matt Barr is coming over here, fucking up shit, driving people away, him and his whole campaign of stupid fuckers. And I ignore them. But the next person who ain't me, they ain't gonna ignore them. They're just gonna leave and just label everybody racist over here. And that's so far, that's what everybody I've seen everybody say to me who's come over here. They run across Matt Barr and the rest of these idiots, and it's like, oh yeah, they're fucking bigots. They're racist, man. I don't see how you can stand over there. I was like, well, it's not everyone. It's some good people over here, and if you stayed long enough, like I ain't know people like I ain't staying over there. Like fuck them, you know. And it's sad. It's sad to watch good creators not want to come over here and do books, collaborate with people because of a couple of stupid fuckers over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry. Risey says the funny thing is they all hate each other. They just use one another.
Right.
Oi, 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 you some bitch. How you doing, Risey?
Risey. Risey is my lost brother from Australia. My dad moved to Australia some years ago.
Risey, if you want to hop on, you know where it's at. It's up there. Yeah. Now, let's get back to this real quick.
Campaigns on Fund My Comic are powered by Stripe and must adhere to their terms of service. Stripe does not allow platforms to be used for transactions involving products or services that Divinity. What a piece of shit. Hashtag Comicsgate. It is ironic that Bosch was they're not stage to go. That means this campaign.
Yeah, let's get to this shit.
And they've only raised $233. 11 backers. Mike Wheeler claims
11 backers.
That there is over 800 plus people on this platform, right? 800.
So you claim
800.
What?
I don't have to claim. There are 800 people on this website. There are our backers from all the campaigns we have done over the last 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Have we ever had a campaign that's got more than 800 backers?
800? No.
No. What's the most backers we've ever had? What is about 6?
It was like right around 6. It was in the 600s.
I thought it was 620 something.
XFEM 1. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, if you add all of these campaigns up that we have done, obviously not the same people are going to buy the same fucking book, right?
Right.
Because people are into different shit. Some people might not like Power Rangers, but some people might really like pirate shit. So you're going to have a group of backers that back both. All of our backers aren't going to back every single thing that we do every single fucking time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes total sense. It sounds like human behavior. Yeah.
So our customer base, I can tell you right now, because I can pull it down on our Shopify site. We have over 4,000 customers. Okay. 4,000. Out of that 4,000, 800 decided to sign up for an account on Indiecrowdfund. And all of those aren't our customers. Some of those are customers of John Della Rose. Some of those are customers of Bill Mouse. Yeah. Some of them are customers from other creators on the site.
Yeah.
All of our customers aren't even on this fucking site yet.
Yeah, we had 645 backers on XFEM. That was our most.
Well, you're a new site. Your sites haven't even been around for a month, and you've got people putting their books up there. So I'm thinking as a startup, you're doing pretty good. You got customers.
In a month. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I'm failing. I am such a failure because
you're doing pretty
$1,000 on a site that I created and pulled out of my ass.
Right. And to be honest with you, like if I was a venture capitalist guy and I came across this website and I saw what y'all doing, I would probably like throw ton of money at you to for you
And
to
I will
open
tell
up
you
more
no,
shit.
keep it in your fucking pocket. I don't want it. It's all mine.
That's funny. Well,
But
yeah,
potential backers.
Tony doesn't have a book out. He doesn't have a book. I mean, he's I don't know. He doesn't have a book out. And I saw something from Finbar that says something about I don't know. I gotta read. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I saw something from Finbar that says something about. I don't know how old it was, but it says something about the book, being delayed or something. I gotta go back and read it again. I gotta ask Dark about.
Tony's a nobody. Like he's just a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Just a YouTuber with opinions and actually no knowledge about.
But I like hearing his opinions because it shows how fucking stupid he is. So
I mean, it's right there in their little pitch at the beginning, right? Indiecrowdfund. They raised $29,000.
All of this can be verified through Vicky and also through John De La Rose. All of this stuff is set up to calculate on its own. I cannot manipulate any of this. This all comes from the fucking database. I mean, I guess I could try and sit there and write 800 fucking fake email addresses and write 800 fake fucking names. But then I would be spending all of my time doing that instead of shipping all of those fucking books behind Mindy.
Yeah.
So okay, I guess I gather how your data is collected is through an algorithm. So the algorithm is gonna how it's programmed, how it reads the donors is gonna show you how much will automate the numbers, right? So you have something that's gonna automate the numbers. So I mean, anybody
it counts it. You could go make an account right now, and you would see it jump from the number it's at to one more.
Yeah, there you go.
And everybody on the site can verify this. Every one of those 800 people can say that, hey, when I first went to this site, I saw it looked like this, and then a second after I joined, the number went up.
You can also count money, like the money, 31.3 thousand. I've done it several times where I'm just like, oh yeah,
it's all automated. I don't control shit on this fucking thing. It does it by itself. I coded it that way because I didn't want to have to.
The money is the same way. So when you see money raised on a campaign, that number goes up, and you can go through every single one of the campaigns and count how much money, and it's right on the dot.
Yeah, Summer Swan is Summer Swan and
Daddy can't rape a song. Daddy can't rape a song. Daddy can't rape a song tonight. Daddy can't rape a song. Daddy can't rape a song. Daddy can't rape a song. It ain't right.
What the fuck? Oh, what's up, Evie?
I love that intro. That's
What's
not
up,
real,
Evie?
right? That's AI. That's not him actually playing.
No, that's him.
Real.
That's
No.
real.
Wow.
That makes it
wow.
Yeah, he's sung a couple of interesting songs over the years. That's one of them.
He's talented.
The other one is about Wolverine giving him a blowjob at a convention.
Yeah, Wolverine is gay.
Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
absolutely real. It fucking is. Everybody knows it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from? You're not from here, are you?
That was many years ago. Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Summer Swan posted up there. It's like all Finbar said is that there is a bad news about the book. Like someone said, maybe the bad news is that the book will be coming out, will be not. But I don't know. It's kind of cryptic, and I was like, maybe I have to ask Dark Gift about what he thinks about this. But I saw that. I was like, well, I guess the book might not be coming out. I mean, but once again, this is the Tony campaign. It could be anything, just so you can come back and say what he meant to say and what he did is like, okay, all right. Same way he fooled everybody, giving super chats for that fucking Ripperverse bullshit he did with Katie, and the dude is full of tricks, man. Get money out of you just so you can give it all. So what's up, Evie? What's up?
Nothing much.
Go back a little bit on Indie Crowdfund. There was a problem with the site that I got fixed. Excuse me. It wasn't calculating the backer counts correct because I put extra security measures in for the Stripe side, and apparently the code was like all kind of fucked up. But I fixed that. It was like what 2 or 3 days ago, Ev?
Yeah. I think it was about 2 days ago now.
Yeah,
I was kind of worried because it like nobody was back in the book. I was like, God damn.
Hey, come to find out, there's one campaign on here too that we're about to bring up. It's the Rooftop Koreans campaign.
Awesome.
It didn't have any fucking backers, and it was because the creator did not set up the Stripe Connect, so people couldn't process payments. They would go to it, and it would show that the campaign wasn't there, and nobody said anything. It took one of my backers in my Discord saying, "Hey, I tried to back the Rooftop Koreans campaign, and payments weren't set up." And then I messaged the creator of that, and I was like, "Hey, you got to get that done." And I've put in logic now to where it will check before the project goes live to make sure that the Stripe Connect is actually set up. I missed that.
I wanted to do like these crowdfunding sites, and every website will go through constant changes. So there will be like there's a whole bug report of like 2,000 bugs that Mike like he has a constant update.
Yeah.
But if you're familiar with Kickstarter, none of this is a problem. So anybody who's like a tourist, like Frog Tony, who's like me, who might be that way about it, Kickstarter has glitches all the time. And Kickstarter backers are aware of this. Even last night when I was launching Sweeney Todd, the images were like disappearing.
Yeah, and they looked all like half colored.
And they were glitching. Yeah. So yeah, this stuff is very typical like website stuff. And every time there's updates,
codes,
there might be something.
Whenever you update and fix like one security setting, that code can conflict with another setting, and it just like
So that being said, there is a bug report if anybody notices.
Yeah,
anything,
if you go to feedback right
it.
here, I'm showing it on the screen. If you go to feedback and go to bug submission, you can actually fill out a bug report and tell me if you see anything that's broke.
Okay. I'll definitely. If I find something, I'll let you know.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, you guys.
You can go here to the change log, and you can see everything that I've done since I created the site. Every single fix, every single bug, every single feature that I've added on the site from day one. Very fucking transparent, and it is all here. With anyone more than a high school education, maybe a first year of college, can sit here and look and see all of the work that I've put into this.
Yeah, our backers already know to message us, so they won't be the ones complaining because they already know where to find us, and they'll tell us. And we go through this in our Discord all the time, like whenever there's a problem with any of our campaigns, even on Kickstarter. So as far as like internal operations, we're not having an issue. So someone like Frog Tony is like out of the.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was talking to Mike the other night about because I'm in the process of I have a that I started like 2 years ago. I haven't finished it, and Mike was telling me how to do the book, and I'm like, well, maybe now I can go back and do the book. I said I'll probably put up an Indiecrowdfund, just put up there, just so I can support you all because I think this website is really going to do a lot for a lot of creators,
Well, what's going to take it to the next level is bringing in the retailers. Right now, we have 8 retailers that are signed up, and you know why they signed up?
Because
I promised them a whole gift bag of free shit if they did.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. Entire bag of swag, merchandise, t-shirts, hats, posters for their shop, a bunch of free books to test from the creators that are on the site. So I'm going to be buying books from the creators that are on the site, and I'm going to be sending these to the retailers for them to actually test the sales in their store so they can get a first-hand account on how indie books can fucking sell in a goddamn comic shop.
Yeah, that's hey, a lot of these guys ain't thinking that way. A lot of these guys aren't thinking when they're thinking like, going to. It's nothing wrong with going out and doing your campaign and have people just buy your books off the campaign. But I do think that you should add that extra layer of getting your shit onto shelves afterwards.
I'm trying to right now.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see something like Diamond come back and just be better. There's nothing wrong.
Be better than Diamond, in my opinion, because on the very last page. You go and you set up a campaign. Here, I will fucking show you. You come here. Well, I can't show you on this. I have to share my other tab. Whatever. Well,
No, you can't, Mike.
I can't.
No,
No, I
it'll
can't
show
because
the-
it'll show like all the backer shit because I have my
Yeah.
admin shit up. Okay, so you can on the very last page when you're creating a campaign, EV Comics, can you go into your browser right now? Are you on your computer?
Yep, I'm on Indiecrowdfund right now.
All right, go to your creator dashboard. Pull up your comic, edit campaign, share your screen.
Edit campaign. Yeah, let me get the share the screen here real quick. Let me open it up in a separate window. That way it's easier.
I think I can take a screenshot on my end too, if you want.
No, that's fine. I'd rather have EV do it so we can see it live.
Okay.
Okay, share. Let me select. Crowdfund. There we go. Okay, allow. There we go.
The backer dashboard has the backer names on it, so you have to be careful, Mike.
Move.
You
We're
gotta
not going to
go
the
to-
backer dashboard.
Okay, or creator dashboard.
All right, he is right there. Now go to the very last page
there
on
you go.
creating the campaign. It's like promotions or whatever.
Promotion, yep.
Or maybe it's payments. I don't know. Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
All right, that's it.
All right, it's not that. It's in payments. Go to payments.
Payments. Is this going to show something that I don't want people to see?
Ain't gonna dox him, is it? It's cool.
Here, I'll unshare it and you check.
Yeah. Unshare it for a second.
Go for it.
All right, I'm looking.
It's all the way down the bottom. Does it share on your screen? Does it show anything that it shouldn't?
No, I'm not seeing anything yet. Go ahead and share it.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
Aha! He lives at 6767 Barbo Street.
On the bottom. Read that. Read what's at the bottom. What's that say?
At the bottom, your wholesale discount percentage. You've got like a minimum order quantity, a maximum order quantity. Yeah.
So you can give retailers 50% off, provided they ordered a certain number of books from you, say 5. And you can set that up, and the retailers, whenever they log into their retailer portal, will be able to see this, that you are a retailer-friendly crowdfunding campaign, and that they're able to buy books from you at a discount and get those books into their shops.
Oh shit! Well, damn. Oh,
nice.
That's cool, dude. You can walk. That means you can walk down to your local comic book store as you have a campaign. Walk up to them and say, "Hey, I'm doing a campaign, and I want to put my books into your store. This is how much it's going to cost. Just go to the website, order.
Do it right here. You can order it right now. You can make the purchase. You can get the books. They'll be here in about 2-3 months. They'll get on your shelves, and you can start making money.
Mm-hmm.
Yup. So I've now enabled that.
Smart, huh? Just make sure you're pricing your stuff to realize and understand that you're going to take that percentage off so you don't lose money. So if your book's priced at like $25, you're going to get $12.50 for it instead of the $25, but they're going to order 5 copies of those.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're making a little bit less money, but you can move more books.
Oh yeah, for sure. You get more out there. And for me, like for a lot of comic creators, obviously getting the story out there. If you're really passionate about it, you want as many people to read as possible. So
yeah.
You know, I could potentially charge more for this book, but I don't really want to because 1, I feel like $15 is a pretty fair price. And 2, I want it to be affordable to people at these local events I go to. And now for the people at Indiecrowdfund, $15 I think is a reasonable price, especially with One Gun's cover. Only 20 copies.
Yeah.
And I also built out an entire chat room.
I saw that.
I need to check that out.
You got me with those dots. One Gun.
Yeah,
That
so
was cool.
share this tab. Here we go, right here. Retailer chat. Boom. You can log in and you'll have a chat room just like an old Yahoo chat style interface.
Sweet. That is so good. I mean, you really thought this out, man. I mean, once you get all the books out the system, I think you're going to have more people coming over, because I don't know how Indiecrowdfund's doing. I mean, I know like a lot of stuff you can't put on Kickstarter, Indiegogo. You can definitely put on your site. That's the best part about it. You know,
Well,
John Bailey can put his shit over here.
We made this website
For
for
us.
us, and it was out of necessity too. So I want to
Mhm.
stress that because of Batpool, and because Warner Brothers is actually Eric Ninatowski. He's a Ripaverse artist, and he's like hell bent on fucking trying to shit on our business right now. That's a long story.
And what about Larry? I thought Larry was doing it too.
Yeah, he's one of them too. But this guy has like a total hate boner for us, and so he it just got taken down again, Batpool, but it doesn't. It's already over. Like the campaign's already over, and he has that much.
Yeah,
of a
it'll
hate
go back up
boner
in 14 days.
That he struck the campaign that's already over. Like so, seriously. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking.
Okay,
So-
it's been struck once. So what was the second? So why did they strike it the second
First
time?
one was from Warner Brothers. This one is from Eric
And we believe that Warner Brothers only caught
because he reported it
because
to Warner
he
Brothers.
cried to Warner Brothers. So we think because he tried to give us shit, and it didn't work, and so then he cried to Warner Brothers. So we believe, and then Warner Brothers couldn't do anything. And we won that, and then they overturned it, and they put the campaign back up, and now the campaign is closed. And that guy Eric still came back. He's on Ripascend right now with his Shadow Sentry book.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
That's him.
Rick, yeah, and then he struck it now, and so they just took it down like 24 hours ago again, and we'll get that.
Why did he strike it? What was the reasoning behind his strike? Because he doesn't own the rights to
The
Batman.
cover that we have up there is derivative.
So I hired him to draw a Batpool cover.
Ongoing litigation. We're not talking
but
about
we
that.
shouldn't talk about it because he's constantly on our ass. So Indie Crowdfund, though, it really is was out of a necessity to keep our
Well, you
project.
had this idea and you brought it to Ethan, and for some reason,
The marketplace is kind of similar to the
What
idea.
what Mindy wanted to do originally, and
Yeah,
she brought to Ethan was an app to host digital PDFs books of Comicsgate creators,
which is very
and
similar
to sell them, kind of like Global Comics.
Global Comics, basically.
Yeah. That was her idea,
Yeah.
and that has nothing to do with Indie Crowdfund.
Yeah.
okay, I was making it clear.
Global Comics has launched since then. So my idea was Global Comics before Global Comics existed.
Right.
So it was a good idea. But Ethan shit all over it, and he was basically painting me as like this evil capitalist or something like that.
Somebody
I don't
needed
know.
some money or something, and
It
I'm
was
like,
fucking
whatever.
retarded. Yeah.
7 projects funded, 800 plus backer pool, 100% success rate, and 8 plus certified retailers. Yet somehow, Flesh and Stone was only able to get 11 of those people.
Flesh and Stone ran previously on Kickstarter. The people who would have backed that campaign on Kickstarter have already backed that campaign. The guy's fans who he had have already got the book. This is like a second chance campaign for that book. So the fact that he even got 11 more people, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
The back is comic. Crazy. It's crazy. But now Club Corrupt #2 did a little bit better. 36 backers raised.
On Kickstarter, Bill Moss's campaigns average anywhere between $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000. Sometimes he'll get one that does 10. He doesn't really do very well on Kickstarter. Hasn't since I've known him. I don't know if he's done like big numbers ever.
When
He
you mean
doesn't
big numbers, you mean like 30,
like our
40,
numbers,
50,
big numbers.
60.
he doesn't do the stuff like that we do. He doesn't have the
Well, he's
the
a
draw.
single creator too.
He
And he's
is.
always doing his own books, which is
Right.
really cool. And he's always very interactive with his
Yeah.
fans on YouTube, which is cool to see.
I would like to ask
2000.
him. Yeah, I would like to ask him one question. What happened to Zen the Intergalactic Ninja? Why did he stop doing it? Did he own it or what happened?
Oh,
I thought,
I don't know.
yeah, what happened? Because he just stopped. He just stopped doing it. You know, he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't post about it. I'm like, so what happened with Zen? Because I know it was optioned for a movie. cartoon. He had a toy line. I mean, his shit
Here,
was
I'm
like,
on Facebook right now.
yeah, his shit was getting big like Spawn, because like Spawn toys were just coming out. Zen had his toys, and all of a sudden, like I leave comics for like a couple of years, come back, and there's no sign of Zen whatsoever. None.
I don't know about that one.
Wants to know what happened to Zen Intergalactic
Ninja. Yeah, he had a fucking movie deal. What happened to the movie deal?
No, we'll see if he.
No,
this is like Wizard magazine type shit when they was talking about it back in the day, and it's been well over 20, more than that since we talked
Kind
about
of respectable.
Yeah.
Not really the huge numbers that Mike Wheeler is, trying to promote and trying to say that people are doing, right? $2,000, nothing to sneeze at. But definitely not anything that you couldn't have got on your own. Definitely not anything that Club Corrupt probably could have got on a different platform, right?
It's not our thing.
So what is it that Mike's bringing to the table?
Thing about these crowdfunding.
And again, just like the Gargoyle comic, this is a not safe for work comic, which should be right up the alley of the Divinity backer pool, right? But apparently only 36 people were interested in this.
When Bill Moss does a cover for us on our books, he only sells like maybe 15, 20 covers. So his fan base with us is maybe 15 to 20 people.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And right here, he has 36 backers.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good measure. Yeah,
What's the problem?
that's true. I don't know what the problem is, what Tony's bitching about. It's just a platform.
I don't know.
It gets even worse if we go to Little Miss Steel. Little Miss Steel.
Oh, here we go.
5 backers only managed to raise $114. However, there might be some shenanigans. Might be a little bit of
Shenanigans, because I
Shenanigans?
actually backed your book too, because I really wanted one of the limited to 15 one gun covers.
I tried to back your book.
But I actually backed your book, Evie.
Thank you. I saw that. Thank you.
Shitty fucking person for wanting one gun's cover. Fuck me.
Like I said, that cover was because of Tony. That's how he got that cover.
I know, and that's all the reason I want it. And I want you to sign it, and then I'm gonna mail it to you in St. Louis, and I'm gonna say you sign it, and I want you to write "fuck Tony" on it. Send it back to me.
I will, man. I will. I gotta buy my cover too. I gotta buy it. I'm gonna go back and try to buy it again because I couldn't do it the first time around because crazy shit was happening. But I will go and actually buy the book this time. You said you fixed it, so
yeah.
I saw you back
fucking piece of shit for backing someone's book that's on my site.
There's no problem with that. Doesn't Luke Stone? You can't tell me
shenanigans. That's shenanigans, Mindy.
You can't tell me that Luke Stone hasn't backed one of his own. Like, you know what I mean?
Luke Stone backed our book that is on his fucking site.
He did, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Did.
If you want it, buy it.
He backed one of our books it was Lady Darth.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure.
He did.
Okay.
No, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Shenanigans going on. So let's look at this regular view, right? We don't have to worry about this. Isn't a not safe for work comic. This is a regular comic. I mean, not something I would support, but
okay.
Like I said, 5 backers, right? But we scroll down, we look at the different tiers. Cover A has 2 backers, right? Cover B has 0. Cover C has 1. And cover D, the package for all 3 has 0, right? And if I know math, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So where are the other 2 backers? Well, if you scroll down here, for some reason on cover C, we have 1 backer listed. However, it's got 2 different icons. As you can see, you scroll onto it, it says 1 gun. So 1 gun backed 1. He drew that cover, so he's backing his own cover. And then Divinity Comics Inc. Could it be that
wrong?
Mike is backing this campaign, trying to make sure that it hit that $100? Because this is
what happened. This is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go and buy that cover, but like Mike said, there's something glitchy with the fucking shit. So I couldn't get my information in. So, but my name somehow is registered there. So it looks like I bought the book, but I haven't really purchased the book. So now that it's fixed, I can go back and purchase the book, and then once I do that, it's going to register.
And hey,
it's
look,
two.
I'm going right here. Here we go. And the updates that I did the other day when I was fixing all that Stripe payment fucking shit. Remember I told you about that? Just earlier, it was just a little bit ago. I said I was fixing all that thing, and it was like 2 days ago, and I told EV it was all fine. All right, so look, now it's all fixed, and I bet you all these numbers add up now because he's showing that the numbers didn't add up, and he's right, they didn't, because it was fucked up. The fucking there were pending pledges getting stuck, but now it's fixed. So I bet you they add up now, and the right backer count's showing 2 backers, and here's H and R for that. So that's 2.
1, 2.
And here's 1 for this one. And it's showing 1 here. But look, it's still showing right here 1 gun. But
it still shows it on my end too. I'm looking at it on my end. It says 1 gun pending.
It says only 1.
It says pending, so that's correct. If it says pending, it's correct. So I have not went forward and bought it yet.
Right,
So
but
that's correct.
Pending pledges here. So that is an error in my code. It should only show here people that have actually backed it. Do you see?
Right.
Okay, so this is an error that I need to fix. So thanks, Tony, for showing me another error that I can fix and have it fixed by tomorrow.
Well, there's one other person who donated $10, but they didn't get any of the comics. They just backed $10.
Backed it with a pledge. Okay.
Yeah. It was just a pledge. Yeah. Which thank you for that.
Cool.
That's good to know. There's going to be little things. If you guys see anything, just let us know.
Like I said, it's a new website, a new system that you're building up from scratch. And just like all startups go through this type of things. If you actually ran a business, you will have to deal with this shit. You have to get your product out there and get it out there, and it's going to have bugs. You're going to have issues. But that's just the way shit is. That's just, and you got to fix it. I mean, it'd be one thing if you couldn't fix it, that would be a problem. But you can fix these mistakes, and you have been fixing mistakes. So the problem is when you have know-nothings like Tony, who runs his mouth off before he actually thinks he's smart by saying, here are the numbers, look at this and look at that. And when you don't know what the fuck is really going on.
Bug report and said, hey, these numbers aren't adding up on this page. Why? And then I could have replied back to the bug report and fixed it.
That's what a journalist would do.
Yeah,
that's what supposedly Tony was.
Yeah, most journalists open their fucking mouths and try to prove their stories before they say something.
No, he's like, oh, there's shenanigans.
Yeah, which is just showing his bias that he has to put something as bad.
It's like, dude, hey, these numbers aren't adding up. Why? Oh, let me fix that for you.
Yeah.
Even Senate does this. When Senate gets a story, he double checks this shit. That's like the thing with Daylish. That shit been in the work for months.
Yeah.
Right? And Senate ain't tell no, I didn't even know about it. I didn't know about it until maybe like the end of last month when they started to talk about it, because like the shit started building up, the proof started to come in. Daylish started talking to him, and they've been talking for a while about this shit, So it's good to make sure. I mean, you always cite your sources. You always double check your sources, and you make sure whatever going to come out your mouth, you won't be having to be liable for, because you can get sued over shit. This is shit that Tony gets sued over because he did not come back and talk to you.
Couldn't I sue him right now for saying that I was doing shenanigans on my crowdfunding platform?
Yeah, you sure can.
And it's a video on YouTube. And he's disparaging my business, and he didn't even fucking check.
How many views? Yeah, how many views did he get on this, and how many views did he get on his live stream? Because he also did the same thing on his live stream.
146 people now think that there's.
So that's an audience. That he told he misled his followers. Yeah, you definitely you have a case. You have a case.
And I just so happen to have Anthony Villarreal's address, don't I?
Anthony. Yeah, you can definitely take him.
Yeah, Anthony Villarreal. Yeah, the Frog Tony. Yeah, that's him.
You could send him the letter personally.
Yeah, 44 years old, Joliet, Illinois. Yeah, I know where you live, dog.
let me say this about since we're talking about the bias going into it. Something that I didn't think about until recently as well is your like with Indie Crowdfund right now, people look at this like, okay, this is the Wheeler site. So they're probably going into this like expecting the Wheeler, like your typical like comics type of stuff. And then my comic, it's very different. So right now in the growing stages and like the baby stage that this is in now, like people, it's mostly going to be your customers. But as it grows, it's going to become more customers than just yours.
Just wait till
and this is just the beginning of the campaign too. This is only like 8 days in.
Yeah, it's only 8 days in.
Your
So
campaign is still live when John launches his, because John's customers will buy this.
Yeah, he's got 140 followers. John.
Do you know
Delarose,
John
so that's cool.
emailed over 6,000 people telling them about Indie Crowdfund?
Wow.
Oh, you see that, JCB?
John's audience is huge on YouTube.
John's
He's got
audience is
thousands
huge, dude.
of people.
And a
on
lot of people don't
YouTube
know
alone.
this. John and I have been friends for a very long time.
You don't say.
You know what I really like about John Delarose? I really like about John Delarose is he's never sat there and given us shit.
Ever.
Like about our content or anything. Well, like if he comes across it, like if you message him about it, he'll be like, don't do that.
every once in a while, I like sending John a nude cover just because it pisses him off.
Yeah, I must say, isn't he like super ultra?
How are these kitties looking?
After what you
fucking block you, and I'm like, no, you won't.
after what you get to Matt Barr, I don't think anybody would be smart enough to say anything about Mike.
But no, I think of John as a legitimate Christian. Really,
Yeah, he really is.
From the years I've observed John, because I met John in probably 2018. And I've talked, and I've talked with him since then, and he's always held his morality intact.
You know who else is really good friends with John?
His values, also Christian values.
Dark Gift.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they on good terms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like John. Yeah. So
John,
that's
I'll
very
be your friend. Send your fan base over to my crowdfunding.
John Delarose, from what I understand, when I first got over here, he was the comic skate boogeyman, the Ethan boogeyman. He was always pissing off Ethan, and then somehow I think, I don't know, him and Liam got some deep rooted hatred going on.
Oh no! It's one sided. Liam hates John. John doesn't give a fuck about Liam.
He don't say every time. Like I say, okay, let's go over and watch Dead Delarose. So I watch Dead Delarose. He says nothing about Liam. I mean, I can go through like 30 videos. He said he doesn't mention a word. You go over to like Liam's video he did within the last 30 minutes. John Delarose, he broke into my house and stole my little Joey, my kangaroo, and broke his neck. He's the one who did. It's like every video this dude talks about John Delarose, somebody who does not talk about you, don't tweet about you, don't see shit about you. He's
John
doing
doesn't
something
give
to
a
you.
fuck about Liam, dude. He doesn't care.
Jesus Christ. I'm to a point to where I just tune Liam out.
John has made it to the point in his sales and his volume that he's doing that if he's not making money at something, he's not going to do it. Like he won't come on a show, he won't do interviews, he won't if there's no money in it for him, he doesn't give a fuck.
John has done an exceptional job at building his own audience. Yeah. He's a real prime example of what a comics creator should be, would be, could be, is. Yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, he's one of the ones that kind of went off early and really focused on his own books and was always focused on his books. And because of that, he's at this level of success now, and has this repertoire.
Yeah, I think he sold 8,000 books on Amazon.
He's done a really good job. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I always say. Like, you can come over here and be the most hated person, but as long as you if you're making money at what you're doing, there's nothing wrong with it. It's when people decide that they want to do shit like report your shit in and lie about you and shit, and they can lie about you, but when those lies interrupt with what you're doing to make the money, then that becomes a problem. I think a lot of people do that shit. But anyway,
you are in the house. He says Frog Tony can't code. It requires a lot of brain power to get his lazy eye to follow along with the non-lazy one. What's up, Abraham? How you doing, brother? Yeah, howdy.
Hey, I know why one gun.
I know why One Gun crowdfunder is still pending. It's because Yellow Flash donated money to One Gun. New conspiracy theory manifested. Hopefully nobody runs with it to the crown.
That's
You know,
funny,
there's
man.
been this anti-capitalist sentiment in CG, and that's what I hear out of Frog Tony. And so just talking about things, start to notice that. I encourage everyone in the chat too to like figure that out, because that's always what they do. Larry Higgins is the same fucking way, and he'll be like, they're making money, there's something shady about it, and it's always this very anti-capitalist sentiment. So.
I don't know why he turned on you guys.
Frog Tony. We're not going to talk about him no more.
Okay.
Next thing, Richard Embry. This was funny. Remember what I did to Matt Barr?
I saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it too earlier.
I did it again to Tom Tuttle.
What did Tom Tuttle do? What did he do to you?
Well, he's been going on about fucking Richard's wife for fucking years. About a year now. And, you know, I've got that fucking rule. You don't go after people's family.
He broke the wheel of golden rule of don't fuck with people's wives.
He did. He did. So I saw this post from Richard and I was like, you know what? That's enough. Richard says, thank you, Jesus, for teaching me forgiveness and patience. Thank you for giving me an example to live by and demonstrating how to be peaceful. You are my savior, Jesus, and I will leave you to I'll leave judgment to you. Amen. And that is in response to a quote tweet he did where Tom Tuttle says, hi, I'm Tom Tuttle. I'm Richard's wife's suitor.
Motherfucker.
He has been going after and talking shit about Rich and his family and his wife for about a year. And
since he left Comic Skate, right?
Yeah. And I felt the Lord speak to me. I felt Jesus, his presence come into my heart. And I said, you know what? I'm going to help Rich out. This nigga's going to own me now. So I replied back to this and I said, as a gift to you, Tom Tuttle's real name is Michael Nearing. He is 56 years old and he is a family law attorney from Hagerstown, Maryland. His Maryland state bar number is 950-6210303. He is also licensed to practice in Pennsylvania, where his bar number is 74455. He has been licensed for 31 years. His email is michaelnearing109@gmail.com. His phone number is 301-766-7177. Feel free to file an ethics complaint for harassment if he doesn't quit his shit. God is good.
Well, you know what? Yeah, he could follow, he could take a picture of that and send that to the bar and get him in trouble.
Well, yeah, especially when you're a family law attorney and you're going.
Yeah, and think about it. He's been doing this type of stuff for a whole year, so yeah, he does have a case, but I don't know.
Isn't that weird? And I said, you may complete your task here if you so choose. Attorney Grievance Commission, Maryland Courts.
Damn you, Mike.
Yeah. Whoops.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, don't fuck with Mike, folks. Don't fuck with Mike. I mean, this
and it looks like, come to find out, he deleted and bleach bit and fucking Clintoned his goddamn ex. If you go to Tom Tuttle's ex right now, it is completely fucking bleach bitted.
Really? You took it all off?
Took everything off. All kinds of shit. Took it, scrubbed the whole fucking thing with water brush.
I'm serious about that. You're part of the bar, and if you do shit like this, man, yeah, you can't. That comes out.
Yeah,
that's
I think
huge
about
ethics
a family
complaint.
attorney. Yeah, being a family attorney,
Being a family divorce attorney,
and you're sitting there going after someone's wife
online that you don't even know
about comic books because you just don't like somebody, and you're sitting there trashing their life for a year.
Sometimes you play the game, sometimes you get played, nigga.
And then why Matt Barr left the like deleted his whole account off of X because of that, because he was
And
doing
then
basically the same thing.
And then he blocks me. And I said, was it something I said, Michael? Sorry about that.
Now keep in mind this is all like publicly available information.
Yes, that's all publicly available information. Think about it, it's like that's the type of information you would use if he kept up his behavior, and you want people to know about his behavior. See, this is all about behavior. You act a certain way and you think you can get away with it, but there's always a way to make you responsible for your behavior. You know,
yeah,
it's always a way to make somebody accountable for their behavior, man. And right there, you're holding him accountable for what he was doing to Rich's wife. You know, you shouldn't be talking about his wife like that. You know.
Right.
Other than that, I ain't got nothing against you, Mr. Tuttle. I got nothing against you, man. But
best of luck in your future endeavors.
You know, and shit, that damn. I mean, if Rich got all that shit saved up, Rich could always just like, you know.
Does. He has screenshots. You go back on Rich's profile, there's screenshots galore of him screenshotting everything Tom says.
Ooh, oh man. Yeah, I think Tom better chill with the wifing. I think he better chill. I would chill. I would definitely chill because like that will fuck his practice. If he's like working,
you shouldn't go around harassing people online. Little movie perp just entered the chat, said, LOL, what a way to open up your new platform. You know what's great about our backers that we've had for many, many years?
What's up, perp? How you doing, brother?
Some of our backers go back with us
come on, links in the chat. You can come in here, say whatever you want, buddy.
over 10 years of business we've done with them, is that we don't
I actually like perp. I don't have any problems with perp.
No, me neither. I got no problem with her. I actually
he apologized for what he said, so Perp and I are good. I don't give a fuck.
I have never talked to him.
Yeah, I told him. Actually, came in this chat and told him like I like this movie. He did like some of these movies. You know, the guys didn't like them, but I think it was pretty entertaining. I mean, I make a little.
Yeah, and see, here's this thing too. You know, I don't know if you guys know me, but Perp, you're new here, so I'm gonna let you get to know me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't care what other people think about me. I don't care what other people have to say about me. I don't care the accusations people throw at me. I don't give a flying fuck. Everything Mike does is because Mike wants to do it. I am not beholden to no motherfucker. Not my backers, not other people, not potential backers. I don't believe in the whole potential customer shit. I don't give a fuck. I do what I want, and you buy it or you fucking don't. Don't care.
There it is.
Pretty much, and Mike's been that way for as long as I've known Mike. That's
what our customers say, and you can go on our Discord and read it. Mike will be Mike.
Yeah, Mike will be Mike. So, it's the consequence thing here. It's not every day that you have someone on X harassing your wife for a year. Like, you know what I mean?
It is.
Well, I guess
Matt
it is.
Barr did it
yeah,
to
there's
you.
like a few.
And guess what? I got that motherfucker too.
Yeah, there's like people online that
some
deserve
people
the
just need a
consequence.
dick in their ass.
Yeah, that's not your.
Yeah, that on a shirt.
That's not
Well,
your.
tell you what. Well, here's what Matt Barr did. Because I think Mike said something to me. We talking in the back room, and he said something about Mike and the kid, and I was like, he said, "What?" You know, Matt Barr said, "What?" Like, fuck that pussy. You know, it's like he has nothing else to say. He's like, he can't talk like a regular fucking human being because the only thing he thinks about is what can I do to aggravate you to the point to where you would really hate me. You know, and at first I liked Matt Barr because I thought he was funny, but that motherfucker turned on me for just trying to correct him. So I'm like, I found out what he was really like. And I was like, oh, this dude is full of shit. Like, fuck him, you know? And ever since then, he's just been like after me. You know, he talks about, oh, he calls me 1 foot. I'm like, come on, dude. You know, you think somebody talking about me and my condition, like I'm gonna get offended? Like, no, that's me. That's who I am. I don't give a fuck. You know, he thinks I'm like 800 pounds. I'm like, dude, I want to let him keep thinking I'm 800 pounds. All right, I like to let people think that I'm something, so when they finally see me, they won't know who I am before I stick them in their fucking neck. You know, it's like, oh, I thought you were 500 pounds. Blah blah. It's like, nope, you had me wrong, motherfucker. That's why you're on the ground. But anyway, thanks for y'all guys letting me on. Evie, keep.
Yeah, we're actually closing it out right now. So.
Okay, cool. Mindy, I hope
to go over this last topic. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, do next time. Mindy, hopefully I will see you this Sunday. Hopefully at the regular time, same bat channel, same bat place. I do believe we're going to be back on my channel again with the Indie Comics Empire stream thingy. Cool. So hopefully you'll be there. Hopefully you can get away from your work long enough to do 2 hours with us and chill out before the FFS show starts. But thank you guys for letting me on. Keep up the good work, you too, Evie. Don't let nobody disparage you from making your comics, and don't forget you always got people out here to support you, man.
Oh, I don't care what Frog Tony says about my comic.
Well, Frog Tony doesn't care what you have to say about his comic because he doesn't have one.
Hey, you know what? If you have to say about your comic, you can always just write it in a thought bubble and send it to you.
Dude, the day his comic comes out, I'm gonna try and find like someone who got a copy out of just for the lulz of it, and I'm gonna try and get it so I can do a review. I think that would be really funny because I'm not supporting it. I'm not backing it, but I will buy a used copy.
Y'all three take care, man. I'll see you.
Take care. We'll see you soon.
Evie, go ahead and show your stuff, and we're gonna get out of here, man.
All right. So everyone watching right now, go over to Indiecrowdfund.com. Grab you a copy of Little Miss Steel. We got covers A. You know what? Let me share. Let me share my screen again. Let me go back to Indie Crowdfund and I'll share my screen.
There you go.
Yep. Share screen. I'm still trying to figure out how to use this. There it is. Okay.
It's not the low rent version, so.
All right. So go to Indie Crowdfund homepage. I'm right there. Pretty nice, pretty convenient. Just click on that, Little Miss Steel, and you know what? I'm even gonna play the trailer. Oh, hold on. It disappeared from the screen. There we go. Okay, thank you. The dog. Yep, so that's the trailer. You can get covers A, B, or C, or all three in a complete package. $15 a piece or $40 for all three. And there's only 20 copies of the signed cover A. And, okay, there we go. It's back on the screen. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. There's only 20 copies of cover A that's signed by me. That cover is drawn by me as well. Cover B, which is drawn by Kim Kai Drawings. There's an unlimited number of those. And then 20 copies only of One Gun's cover C. And then if you want to get all three of them, there's only 10 of those. So get them before they fly off the shelves.
Sweet. All right, Mindy.
Thanks for coming on, Evie.
Yesterday just launched Todd #1.
Yep. It's on Kickstarter.
Look at all of those pretty covers.
Yeah, and Indie. But I'd prefer if you backed it on Indie. Woohoo! I just got another backer.
And we will sit there and play her trailer too one time before we go.
If you want to.
London streets grow cold at night when honest folk are out of sight. Things that bite and things that feed come out hunting while you sleep.
And what if I'm not frightened easily?
What if I'm drawn to men like you?
I'm not like other men you've known. I hunger for the dark alone.
Give me a taste, I'll bet more.
You don't know what you're asking for. Dangerous things walk London streets, and one of them
You just might meet standing here in front of you. The dark, it knows your name. It leaves its mark, You're never the same. Maybe I got darkness in me too. Maybe I'm as twisted as you.
You don't understand what I would do if you were mine. I'd kill for you.
The dark, it knows your name. It leaves its mark, You're never the same.
By the way, guys, this song was sung by Mike and Mindy.
Actually, no. There we go.
Yay.
So yeah, I'm really proud of her.
happy.
This is her first book that she's done all on her own. So
oh wow,
that is pretty fucking cool.
I'm so happy. I really am just all feels today. Yep.
Yeah, it looks really good. I love the art.
Yeah, go make my money back, Mindy.
Yep.
Oh man.
Well, I've got 2 campaigns going for it now, so it's split. The funds are split between Kickstarter and Indie. But yeah. Thanks everybody for backing it. They know how much I'm excited about this book.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
How about thanks, Mike, for
Thanks,
fucking
Mike.
funding it. Fuck me, right?
Thank you, Mike. Sebastian Garcia did the interiors. They look really nice. I kind of want to put the interiors up at the top of the campaign to show them off.
Yeah.
They're at the bottom, but it's up on the top.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here,
we gotta
guys.
get out of here. Thank you.
Take care.
Evie.
We can't spend all day on you like all these other fucks. We got books to ship.
We do have books to ship tonight. Yep.
We want to get into the Illuminati because we want to get invited to the coolest parties by subtly communicating hidden symbology. Soon we'll be part of a secret society.
Hollywood will open up its doors for us. We'll meet the inner circle of executives.
We'll give a guy rusty in a warm jacuzzi, and the guy will put us in a Disney movie.
And they'll play our music on MTV. We'll be given designer clothes for free.
And we can drive everywhere DUI because we'll be under the protection of the all-seeing eye.
And we'll never have to worry about bills again because the Rockefeller family will be our best friends.
We'll fuck a squirrel and finger a fish and triangle, triangle, eye, pyramid. You can be rich and famous too.
I love the establishment. Yay! We want to get into the Illuminati and we want to hang out with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
We want to sell our souls in 1 billion records and bow before our reptilian overlords.
Then the enlightened few will bring us into the fold,
where we'll be told secrets of old,
like why the CIA killed JFK
and why on earth the moon landing was fake.
Being Illuminati will be so much fun. We'll learn the truth about Area 51.
They'll tell us where Flight MH370 is and which politicians like to fuck kids.
We'll get 1 million followers on Instagram. We'll have the whole wide world in our hearts.
The Rothschilds will take us to Bohemian Grove, where it's likely that we'll both be murdered and cloned.
Let's manipulate the economy.
War is good for humanity.
We'll be
given the keys to unlock the Bible, and we'll become Lucifer's loyal disciples. We'll pray to Baphomet and the princes of hell.
We'll bathe in pig's blood and cut ourselves
under the blood moon, beneath Satan's radiant energy, before the Dark Lord Lucifer himself. I invoke the 4 crown princes of hell, inviting the forces of darkness to bestow their knowledge and power upon me. I, your faithful servant, promise to hide triangles in things, perform at the Grammys and tell people the earth is round. From this day forth, I'll do whatever it takes to thwart globalism, multinational corporations, the establishment, and the military-industrial complex. I love fracking, it's the best. Let's go for some pizza.
What flavor?
Kitty flavor. We're gonna get assassinated for making this video.
More like initiated.